work for CDI. So supposedly I have 5 minutes to teach you about something new, technology, and it should be a challenge. But I've been doing IT for about 20 years and about 5 years in education. So I've seen some things, and I think this is an interesting period. 20th century classroom, not a lot of technology going on. Probably the most they have is a boiler in some back room somewhere, but no one's bringing in iPads, there's no one-to-one. We jumped to the 21st century classroom, flipped classrooms, laptops, iPads, projectors, wireless networks, people bringing in mobile devices, pretty much flooding technology, creating a lot for you guys to support and do. What does it mean? More front-end technology means more back-end technology for you guys to support. So can your IT staff possibly keep up? Is there a way that we can help them as administrators, as vendors, as consultants to help them with that? So simple concept is hyperconvergence. Take sort of the iPhone concept. This thing can do lots of different, software has enabled this to do the work of many different devices. So can we take this concept of hyperconvergence or convergence and create something that you guys can use in your data center to help enable the technicians in your group? So I think it can be as simple as just, simple Legos, just stacking, creating these blocks that you know what size they are and stacking them. So how am I hyperconverging my data center? I mean, this is an example of common things that we find in an IT data center. Storage, etc. We're putting it and we're creating sort of a building block that you can build upon, taking all sort of storage, servers, etc. So let's talk quickly about what's in this block. It's a single point of management, a single throat to choke, has backup built in, has replication and DR built in. It's built of the same best of breed components that you've used for other things, predictable scale. What can we run in this block? Pretty much anything you have in your data center today. EDI, you can even do video storage on it, your app, your web server, your student finance database. Anything you run today on a server and storage and all in your data center can run on this today. So what can I build the block out of? Is it a very special pick? No, there's a lot of freedom involved in it. So if you like KVM or Hyper-V or VMware, you can use that. You have certain management tools you can use. You can keep going with that. There's a bunch of different hardware choices, a lot of different cloud providers. So now that you have this sort of building block that's easy to conceptualize, is what do you do with it? Hey, I know this building block equals X number of virtual desktops or X number of servers. I can just stack them, or you can mix and match, whatever you want, but you have the ability to just stack them. Now, just like growth is predictable, change is unpredictable, you never know what's going to happen. You may build out a new campus, new building. Move these things around if you want. You can take it as it's live, take a piece, move it somewhere else. You got a new campus, it belongs somewhere better on the network. Feel free to move it around. Another cool thing that I think is useful for education, IT is it's bite-sized. You don't have to buy a whole huge setup just to start small. You can buy one of these and just add as you go. You don't have to worry about that. I just want to talk about really sample district deployment. You have the ability to have one single support call for your whole entire campus. It's simple to conceptualize. The block that you have at one school is at the other school, or at one room. Say things change. Take one of these blocks out without having to shut anything down. Drive it over to another building and plug it back in, maybe where it's better, or maybe you decide that this office is now the primary site, or DR has changed. Do whatever you need. And predictable growth without having to worry about some sort of intangible limits, like, oh, if I grow to this certain amount, now I have to buy this or do that. It's a building block. As you need more, you just add them, you plug them in, you're stacking them like simple blocks. So, from what I've seen, I don't think you guys need to run the same kind of data center as a huge enterprise. I think you could take a lot of these complex things that are hard to manage in your data center and put them in a simple building block. What does this mean for you guys? This is just a little bit about CDI. You can read that while I talk. I think this means better SLAs for the students and for your teachers. I think it means going green, a little bit less power and cooling your data center. Think about renewal time. You have a whole bevy of products in your data center. Wouldn't it be easier to just have a single SKU that you can just say, look, hey, I have 14 blocks, it's time to renew the 14th block. I don't have to worry about talking to 18 different vendors to do all kinds of sort of contract renewals and negotiations. Who wants to do that? Anyway, I don't think I have a Q&A session, do I? I only have 15 seconds, so thank you. I hope I was able to try and explain something in 5 minutes. I know it's pretty tough, but that's there. Thank you guys for your time.